Good afternoon, Stampin' Friends. It's time for Tidbits with Susan, coming to you Friday, October 10th at 3 p.m. And today we're going to be looking at Bauble Blooms. It's a Christmas set with several nice sentiments, joyous wishes to you and yours, Merry, Happy Christmas, and then you can fill this one in, wishing you a blank, and glad tidings. So you could say Merry Christmas and glad tidings or whatever. And then it's got 3 stamps that we're going to be working with today. They're out of the case. And then we've got the dies for cutting. I will be using this one later. I've already used this. So this is the ornament that we're going to be using these to make. And here is the ornament that we're making. I've put together this with a nice back and some gold cord to hang it with, and a gold, I don't know what they call that. Anyway, it holds the bulb. So, I don't know if anybody's here with me yet, but I'm going to go ahead and get started. So the first thing I did, or what you have to do, is use a stamping positioner. There are a number on the market that you can use, but they all work about the same. And you decide where you're wanting your image to come. And then you're going to put a piece of cardstock in, and just to hold it, a little magnet, and then we're going to stamp. My visual has stopped, so I won't know if you're here or not, but I will check it out later. So the first thing we do is take the stamps and position them so that they're going to mesh with each other. We've got the leaves, we've got the centers, and we've got another one that just outlines the flowers. So we're going to start with Garden Green. And I'm going to ink it up. Now the nice thing about this is, if you don't like what you've gotten, you can always do it again, because the position of the card won't change. This is a little tool I have to help me push. I had an angiogram yesterday, if you can see the gorgeous bruise. So I'm not supposed to put any pressure on that arm. So this really helps me to press and get it in the right spot. Then I'm going to lift this up and see this did not stamp over on the side. So I need to put more pressure on that side. And if I still don't think it's dark enough, I can go back and try it again. Okay, I think this time I've got it. So we're going to pull this plate out. And I'm going to put this plate in. And I've got the top one that I'm going to bring down. But the thing about the top one is I don't want it so dark. I better close this up or I'll get my hands in it for sure. So that was garden green that I was using, and now I'm going to use cherry cobbler, and I'm going to ink up this one, and then I'm going to put a piece of paper on top so that I'm doing something like second generation stamping. And put that down, and hopefully it hasn't shifted. I don't think it did. And I'm going to lift it up. Okay, I think I want to press a little more. It looks like it's all in the right spot. I made a number of these to take as gifts to my friends in San Antonio when I was there last week. And everybody loved them, so I thought I would try this. Just a little more up here. It's just a matter of putting pressure because I don't want to re-ink. Okay, and I'm going to pull this one out. And then I'm going to ink up the outlines. Turn it over and press it down. Hi, Deb. I'm glad to have you with me. Now this Baubles and Blooms is sold on the, it's what part of the online exclusives. Okay, I think we need a little more over here. And actually, I'm going to re-ink this a little bit. Because I want it a little bit darker. Huh. And I think because I've got it so far up in the corner, that it's not getting there. That's better. One more time. I'm used to pressing with my right hand and not able to press so much with that hand today. Okay. Well, we're going to put this to the side. I'm going to close up now. I've got to use my die to cut this out. So I'm going to turn over here just for a minute to do that. The die cuts it out so that I don't have to. Now it's all ready to go. Now I've discovered today that this could be used to cut out what you've stamped. Just would line it up with the leaves and the blossoms, and then you'd be able to adhere this to a background or you know, other colors, because I plan on making cards with this as well. But for now, we're making this ornament. And for the same deal as last month, if you spend $50 with me, before tax and shipping and any rewards you have, and at the end of October, I will send you a card kit to make all these cards that I'm going to do, including this ornament. Now, this is kind of light. This is just DSP, so it's very, very light, bends easily. So I am taking 2 pieces of thick white cardstock. I'm going to glue them together. Well, I'm going to use adhesive. And put one on top of the other. And they're pretty easy to line up. Now I'm going to put this one on top. And then this pretty patterned paper that I found to go on the back. Now you could use liquid glue, whatever you prefer. Okay, now the last step is the gold, what are they called? Ornament holders, I guess. Now these have adhesive on them, but I don't trust them because it's, I don't know how light or how heavy it is. So I'm just going to put some glue right there. And place this right there. Press it down. And now I'm going to do the same thing on the back. And because there's glue or adhesive, I'm going to press the 2 rings together. And then I've got some gold cord. And I need to straighten that up. Yes. And I think I used about this much. And I just threaded this through from the back. Pulled that through, so I've made a loop here. And then I tied these into a knot. And then I'm going to trim this off. And there's our ornament. It's a lot thicker. So these would look great in different colors on your tree. Again, the name of the set is Bauble Blooms. It's an online exclusive. And if you go to my store, you would be able to see where to pick it up. I know there's a comment on here, but I can't see it. So I'll have to answer it later. I also want to remind you that we have a join special this month. And I've had one friend take advantage of it. For $35 plus tax, you can purchase a starter kit and choose $125 of product, your choice. So it's a great deal. It's for the month of October. You can pick anything in the catalog, online exclusives, in the kit to fill up your $125 for only $35. That, I can't believe that that's the case, because it's been a while since things were that inexpensive. So you might want to think about that, and think about the $50 order to get a kit with all the pieces you need to make the ornament, and then 3 other cards that I'll be sharing through the rest of the month. My schedule is kind of iffy. I found out yesterday that I have to have bypass surgery, heart bypass, and I don't know the dates of that yet, but I imagine I'll know soon and can better instruct you. Okay, well, that's it for today. Tune in next week for another item made with the Bauble Blooms. And it's a bundle, so you'd get 10% off if you got the dies and the stamp set. And it's a photopolymer stamp set, so you can see exactly where you're putting it when you stack it up. I will ask you to like my video, share it with someone, and then you can see it later on YouTube, and it'll be Bauble Blooms Ornament, I will call it. So thank you very much for tuning in. I'll see what the comments are as soon as I finish, and I'll answer you. Thank you so much for watching. Bye-bye. Happy stamping.